I'm Chuck Storman. I'm one of the managing directors of the StartFast Venture Accelerator. These 5 companies competed against roughly 2,000 other companies to get into this program. We've made a $25,000 initial investment in each of the companies, and we're here to help them grow this summer. So they're here to put on a little show for you and maybe get some help from you as well. There's also an opportunity for you to all join us on August 13th to see the finished product of their summer's work on Demo Day. That's at the WCNY Studios on Fayette Street in Syracuse, and please save the date for that. Now, without any more ado, I'd like the first team introducer to come up. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Dolphins, nice to see you. My name is Gerald Matarazzo. I'm a student here at Moyne. I reside from Brooklyn, New York. I'm also an intern here at StartFast, and I'm pleased to introduce to you the CEO and CTO and co-founders of Smartypants, Prachi Boxy, and Roll Boxy. Enjoy.
How many of you have tried cooking a recipe that you tried at a restaurant and it did not come out right?
Yeah.
Now think about it. Why did that happen? The thing is, as much as we like to think of cooking as an art, it actually is a science. To get a perfect recipe, you need a perfect amount of ingredients, cooked at a perfect amount of time, at just the right temperature. But how many of us understand the science behind cooking, or even have the time to standardize a recipe? I face this problem myself. Being a nutritionist, a lot of my clients complain about it all the time. Now this is a problem. How do we solve it? We thought about it and realized, how about we put the science inside the pan and let people do what they're comfortable doing? Be that artistic chef in their kitchen. So we built Smartypants. Smartypants is the solution. Smartypants is a smart cooking pan that connects to a recipe app via Bluetooth. And as you select the recipe from our database, it gives you step-by-step cooking instructions. The pan weighs the ingredients as you're adding them, warns you if you need to adjust the temperature, and also gives you caloric information in real time. The app also integrates with nutrition apps and fitness devices available out there, thus streamlining the flow of nutrition right from the point of cooking. So why now? Think about it. Our homes are getting smarter, kitchens are getting smarter, even our cars are getting smarter. By the end of 2018, the smart kitchen appliances is going to be a $20 billion industry. We cannot ask for a better time and space to launch Smartypants than now.
And what makes us really special is we've got the right secret sauce with Prachi's nutrition background and my technical expertise. We're able to build a patent-pending technology with temperature sensor, weight sensor, Bluetooth, and a timer, everything built right into the pan. Since we started 7 months ago, we got a huge media attention from prominent media all over the world. We just started accepting pre-orders on our website, and you can scan the QR code on the business cards right there and get your Smartypants today. We also launched our Smartypants recipe app, and you can find more information about it on our website and download it today. By end of summer this year, we plan to accept at least 1,000 pre-orders, and now would be a really good time to invest in us. What we're really looking for you from you Dolphins is help us with setting up the right distribution channels to make Smartypants a household name and bring it to the market.
I'm Liz Peters. I am a senior here at Moyne, interning with StartFast for the summer. Very excited to be here. And I am excited to announce the next team, Hoverstat, with the CEO and co-founder Leanne Eckelberg and the CTO and co-founder Mark Sapp. Hoverstat is a software services platform that deploys a smart drone to collect structural analytics for the insurance industry. Hoverstat provides a drone automated roof assessment down to 1.5 centimeters in less than 10 minutes. Our model is software as a system. We make money the same way cell phone companies make money. You can either choose a pay-as-you-go system or a subscription and access our software that way.
So let me give you an example by telling you about my friend Sally. She's an insurance adjuster, and she's been adjusting roofs for as long as she can remember. And the worst part of her day is having to go find a ladder and climb up on the roof. In fact, she can't stand it. She's afraid of heights, and she's always worried she's going to slip and fall. Now let me tell you about Sally with the assistance of Hoverstat. Sally goes to the site, deploys deploys a drone, signs into our app, and with the push of a button, the whole process is automated. Sally no longer has to get up on the roof. She keeps her feet on the ground and she watches the drone do all the work. Now Sally loves her job.
So, as you can see, our product adds speed. Our drone can complete the inspection and pull in all of the analytics in less than 10 minutes. Competing products take up to 48 hours to come back. It adds accuracy. With our current camera and our current drone, we are accurate down to 1.5 centimeters. Current competing products are accurate down to about 5 feet. Additionally, we embed a repair versus replace formula into the app. So instead of the insurance adjuster trying to do all of the calculations on their own, they can actually rely on the app for those calculations, and this gives the insurance company more leeway on how they process the claim. This product is going to make the world a better place. Homeowners will get their roofs covered in a faster, more transparent way. As Mark explained, insurance adjusters won't have to risk life and limb climbing around on the roof. And instead of polluting the environment with jet planes, we can use a rechargeable small drone to inspect the roof.
So what we're looking for is channels for new customers, mentors with industry experience, and investment.
My name is Alex. I'm a student at Cornell. I'm also an intern here at StartFast, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you guys the CEO and founder of Electronic Gaming Federation, Tyler Schrock.
So a long time ago, someone picked up a ball, threw it at a guy with a stick, and that's how baseball was born. Later, teams were formed, rules were added, and baseball became a $36 billion industry with a peak average viewership of 36 million people. Eventually, baseball found its way to college campuses like here at Moyne. 40 years ago, the first arcade games were introduced, and some guy standing over a Pac-Man machine looked at another and said, "I can play this better than you," and the first instance of electronic sports were born. 30 years later, a company called Major League Gaming set out to make that a professional career. And 3 years from now, the industry that they helped build is going to be worth more than $1 billion. And that's growing at a rate of 30% compounded annual growth rate. So professional companies like Major League Gaming make it possible for esports athletes to compete in games like League of Legends, Dota, and Call of Duty all over the world for millions of dollars in prize money in front of audiences of up to 39 million people. In addition, more than 100 million individuals watch nearly 270,000 hours of these professionals and other gamers just playing games every single month. So with an industry following that kind of path, very similar to baseball, the next logical place for them to come would be to college campuses. So VGS Vision is to create an NCAA equivalent for video games, mixed with the same sort of media capabilities as a company like ESPN. We offer the same sort of competitive spirit and prestige mixed with the rules and the chance to go pro, but because it's all digital, the costs are significantly cheaper for a college campus, and it's accessible by more students. So what we're offering is the opportunity for students to be recognized for their skills and engage with not only their college community here, but across the United States and eventually the entire world. For colleges, we're offering the opportunity to engage your students in a completely different way, increase your student retention rates, and recruit potential students coming out of high school. So to date, every event that we've held has at least 100 to 150 competitors who have all shown that they're willing to pay to compete in our leagues. And this summer, we're running a 28 tournament series that we anticipate could attract up to 10,000 individuals. So what we're looking for today is introductions to student affairs staff at colleges across the United States as we refine our collegiate program and promote EGF. So thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
Hello Dolphins, my name is Eric Johnson. I'm a student at Cornell University and also I'm a summer intern here at StartFast. And I'm happy to introduce to you Michael Moore and Shwai Payne, co-founders of Emoji.
Today, people are constantly using emojis to communicate with one another. Emojis are those cute little smiley faces that you see in your text messages. What we are offering are illustrated, moving images that convey expressions and emotions. For example, let's say you want to send a friend a simple yes in a message. There's no easy way to do this with emoji. But with our application, you can do it through movement, as in a simple head shake, or a fist pump, or even jazz hands.
Messaging is huge and it's growing fast. In 2 years, the messaging space will double to $45 billion. We're going to enter this market, and we're also going to be extending it. Next summer, the world's going to be gathering in Rio de Janeiro for the Summer Olympics. People from all over the world will be messaging on a universal image-based language through our app. Imagine Joe, just an average American going down to Brazil for the Summer Olympics, and he makes a couple of brand new friends down there, and he doesn't speak any Portuguese. He can message his friends like, "Hey, let's go grab a beer." Our messenger will translate that phrase into a simple animation that they'll be able to understand, and that image is universal. Now imagine that beer was sponsored by Bud Light. This is the advertising potential of our app.
Currently, there is a basic version of our keyboard in Apple App Store. Within 2 weeks of its release, we already acquired 3,000 users.
Woo! By the end of the summer, we will achieve 150,000 users, at which point we will need your help to raise additional capital to accelerate our growth and also to seek out sponsorship leads.
Summer intern here for StartFast, and I just graduated from Moyne College. I'm here working with BitReady. I'd like to introduce you the CEO of BitReady, Pat Kelly.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Dolphins. My name is Pat Kelly, and I am the CEO and co-founder of BitReady. We are a Bitcoin company that allows our users to deposit regular dollars into their account and spend in the form of Bitcoin. So they don't have to worry about buying Bitcoin or holding Bitcoin or even understanding this technology. We simply convert their dollars to Bitcoin at the time of purchase. Now, what's special about Bitcoin is it changes the focus of the payment. So traditional payments like credit cards are pulling funds from your account. You're giving the merchant your credit card information, they now have it, they can charge you multiple times in the future. And also, if their system is ever compromised, you have to deal with being the potential victim of fraud or having your identity stolen. Now, with Bitcoin and BitReady, you're actually pushing the funds to the merchant. So it's a one-time transaction, you don't have to worry about being charged again in the future, and they don't have any of your payment information. They simply know that you satisfied the purchase. Now, let's take Billy for example. He's on Overstock.com, and he selects some light bulbs, he puts them in his cart, and he goes to checkout. Now, when it's time to select his payment option, he selects Bitcoin, and that generates an electronic invoice. So what he can do is he can copy the URL, give it to BitReady, and then we charge him the dollar amount on the invoice. So he's paying as much as he would if he were to use a credit card, but he gets to enjoy the benefits of Bitcoin by actually pushing the funds to them. And so we think that that is pretty beneficial to a lot of the customers. Now, as far as our revenue model, we're going to start out with the freemium approach, where the first $100 worth of transactions are completely free. Beyond that, we move to a subscription model. And we are also in the process of talking to several companies that provide discounts when you pay with Bitcoin. So, for example, you can get 20% off at Starbucks if you pay in Bitcoin, or 5% off at Amazon if you pay in Bitcoin. And so we anticipate being able to get a small percentage kickback on most of the volume that we're able to bring them. Now, we will be launching on July 1st in Montana and South Carolina, because those two states have the fewest regulations and they're easier to enter. And we're also in the process of talking to an institution that will allow us to expand nationwide. And so by doing that, we'll be able to reach the entire country, but we're only going to be launching in states slowly so that we're able to deal with the demand.